Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This is your week ahead starting on June 16th. All right. Well, we got the overall theme for the week. I was pulling from the clarifying life situations, but it wanted to jump out. So we will go ahead and go with that. And then I will pull the days of the week from the Cloister Tarot. So let's see what's going on for this week starting June 16th. We've got Monday, uh, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, uh, Saturday, and we'll go with Sunday. There we go. Okay. So we had a bunch of that wanted to come out two at a time. So we'll see how this reading goes. All right, so we'll start with the overall theme for the week. And here we have the On Your Own card, which says it's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. So again, I think a lot of us could be seeking some alone time this week, some solitude. But let's see what the days of the week have to say here. We start Monday with the Two of Staves, which would be the Two of Wands. And this can be a card, it kind of shows up sometimes when we want more. You know what I mean? This can be a card of thinking that, the grass is greener on the other side. Well, if I just have this, I will be happy. If I have that, I will be happy. So I kind of feel like on Monday, people could be kind of feeling that energy of, just not being quite satisfied with what they have. And again, kind of, wishing for something more or something different or something better. But again, one of the messages of the Two of Staves is to be happy with what we have. But let's see what Tuesday has for us. So Tuesday we have the Queen of Staves, so the Queen of Wands, and the King of Vessels, or the King of Cups. So first of all, with that King of Vessels, it kind of says to me that, you know, this energy of wanting more and whatnot, I feel like there could be kind of like holes that we are trying to fill in. Tuesday is going to be about um, getting right with your emotions. Okay. And, like, are your emotions driving you on Tuesday? Or are you acknowledging your emotions, but at the same time still having logical and rational thought? Um, so yeah, with the King of Cups on Tuesday, this is going to be about being emotionally mature and emotionally stable. And it kind of says like we can still go after those things that we want, but we got to make sure that our emotions are in the right place, and that again, we're not sitting in that the grass is going to be greener on the other side kind of energy. And with the King of Cups on Tuesday, we also have the Queen of Staves or the Queen of Wands. And this is a card of being bold and being assertive, and really following your happiness. So again, with that, if we're not happy with something in our lives, instead of just sitting there wishing and thinking that things would be better, Tuesday is a good day to again make sure that your emotions are in a good spot, and then be bold, be assertive, go out after those things that make you happy on Tuesday. Next, we come to Wednesday, and we have the Six of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Um, so, the Six of Swords, this can be a card of travel, of movement. So I kind of feel like some of us could be moving away from certain things on Wednesday. And again, this is where we could be getting into that on your own energy, like the overall theme for this week. We could be looking at just, again, taking some time to ourselves. This might be, a road trip that we take just by ourselves, just to get out, you know, to get out of our heads, kind of thing. And I think this is going to be very important for many people, like because if for those who do take the time to themselves this week, this could really change your fortunes. You know what I mean? Kind of change the way that things are going and kind of put you back in control. Next, we go to Thursday, and Thursday we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, this can be a card of lying, cheating, stealing. So I would say on Thursday, definitely watch out for any of that kind of energy. But the Seven of Swords is also a card of tactics. So it kind of says that you may have to go about things a little bit differently. And again, I still feel like this is coming back to that, you know, alone time thing. Again, in certain situations where you would normally call on other people, I think Spirit is really asking us today to, um, really step into our own and really take care of our own things, but also be gentle as well. Because again, he is carrying those swords that has stolen from that army, but he is holding on to the blades, which means he has to tread very carefully so that he doesn't cut himself as well. So, um, again, I do just think that we're going to have to go about things a little bit differently on Tuesday and probably be a little bit more independent, I guess is the word. Next, we go to Friday. And Friday, we have the Knight of Vessels, which would be the Knight of Cups. And we have the Four of Staves or the Four of Wands. The first thing I will say with both of these cards is that Friday could be a really wonderful day for love. The Knight of Vessels, he is the knight in shining armor. He is romantic. So again, we might be feeling all gushy on Friday. And again, I think especially too, if we did take that alone time that we needed to get a different perspective, then yeah, we're going to come back on Friday. And again, we're going to be feeling a little bit gushy, a little bit dreamy, a little bit on the romantic side. And then the Four of Wands, this can actually be a card of marriage in the tarot. So for some people, you could be meeting somebody. Who, could be like your forever person, your knight in shining armor. So again, it could be a really good day for love on Friday. And I kind of love that it's on Friday too, because Friday, Freya, it all about the goddesses of love and sensuality and that kind of stuff. So I do feel like a lot of people are going to be feeling the love on Friday. So I love that energy. Next, we come to Saturday, and we have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is my card of knowing your limits and not taking on more than you can handle. So again, I really feel still, again, this is kind of that continuation from the alone time. I feel like Saturday, we're not necessarily going to be still needing that alone time, but we're also not going to be wanting to take anything on Saturday. We're just going to kind of want to you know, chill, just kind of relax. So again, I would, take that advice from Spirit on Saturday and, don't take on anything for Saturday, the 21st. Just let it be a day of, relaxation, I would say. And finally, we come to Sunday, and here we have the King of Staves. So the King of Wands, and I kind of love this too because we had the Queen of Wands on Tuesday, and then we have the King of Wands on Sunday, and these are divine counterparts, right? So I feel like this is just saying that we are going to very much um, end the week in balance. And again, I also feel like, because again, both the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands are about being bold, being assertive, having confidence in ourselves. So, again, especially for those who take the time. this week take their alone time that they need. I really feel like you will by the time Sunday rolls around, you are going to be feeling much more in balance. And I also feel like you will be ready to be bold, be assertive, and move forward with things. So, looks like a pretty good week. Again, main theme there. Don't be afraid to take some time for yourself today or for yourself this week. I think we are all going to need a little bit of alone time. So I hope that is helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel out, and I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.